I think this would be a great topic for today's discussion on how AI, generative AI, ChatGPT would help business relationship manager in your role, discipline, and capability to achieve substantial success. So I want to list down 5 key elements that we want to focus on getting or leveraging AI to the best extent. Number 1, providing insights and advice. As you start to become strategic towards your business partner, we need to be on top of your game. That means we need to be on top of the business domain and the function that you serve, and also understand the trends that will make us much more competent and competitive in the business. So one of the key areas would be to provide insights and advice to your business partners around the domain specific aspects, around the trends, and how to become competitive in the landscape of operations. Remember, we as BRMs should focus on demand shaping as opposed to demand management. So with the leveraging of AI for predictive, providing insights and advice, you have a great advantage to move up the value chain. Number 2, foster collaboration. As we start to see a lot of departments, functions, business units work together, some of those best practices of one of the teams is not cascaded to the rest of the teams. So with predictive AI, general ability is to curate all the data of best practices that you have and foster better collaboration about best practices and also on worst practices, because you are trying to preempt what else should be of our area of focus and some of the pitfalls that we need to avoid. So AI will help us in better collaboration to foster across the cross-functional teams, business units to deliver business value. Number 3, patterns of attitude, behavior, and culture. One of the important aspects of business relationship management is to understand the cultural nuances, best practices, and areas that we need to be aware in order to address the needs and aspirations of business partners. So as I work with teams globally, we have to understand the nature and context in which business relationship management is applied for a particular domain, for a particular vertical, and for a particular region varies many-folds. So we need to start thinking about how can I understand the cultural nuances, the attitude and behaviors that will help us to preempt what would go wrong in a particular region like Asia Pacific, North America, Europe, in the way that we deal with people. So it's very important to leverage AI to understand the attitude, behavior, and cultural aspects of our cross-functional teams, business partners, and the entire value chain of people, process, technology, so that we are able to handle things better. Number 4 is how do we look at automated response in communication? As you know, we are inundated with lots and lots of emails, text messages, WhatsApp, and so much communication tools that we lose track of how to respond immediately. Now, with the proliferation of devices that comes in, it is very important for us to start giving quick feedback, provide quick insights to our business partners. So if you look at some of those tools like Google or LinkedIn or Gmail, it gives you an automatic messages of based on the questions or responses that you've received, it gives you an automatic message to respond. So this way you can save a lot of time, but also be on top of your game to handle all the requests, queries, customer complaints that comes in large numbers. So with the opportunity of AI, we will be able to handle instant response and give quick feedback and ensure customers are pretty much satisfied. Remember, do not forget that people will forget what you did and what you said, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So it's very important to be sensitive to people's messages and respond in an appropriate manner that they feel that you are hearing them and you want to be building that genuine, authentic relationships. Number 5 is how can I preempt things that can go wrong? Remember, one of the most important aspects of the business relationship manager is to prevent value leakage. So based on your experience dealing with a lot of engagements, associations with people, projects, programs, you might know that there are certain things that could go wrong. So how can I understand areas and elements that has gone wrong in the previous past based on historical experience and data and take advantage of the mitigation measures, the risk aspects, so that we will prevent any further value leakage. So in that context, AI will help you to be on top of your game to understand some of those areas that we need to be prepared well enough, equipped to handle it so that that eventuality does not happen again. So I hope that these 5 key aspects will help you to understand and leverage the power of AI. In quick summary, number 1 is to provide insights and advice. Number 2 is foster collaboration. Number 3, understanding the pattern of attitude, behavior, and culture. Number 4, how we can be automative in our response to communication. And number 5, to preempt things that goes wrong so that we are able to prevent value leakage. I hope that this episode was very useful to understand how you can leverage AI and why you should leverage to the benefit of business relationship managers. I hope you will succeed in a role of business relationship manager. And if you have any further questions, please put on the comment section and do not forget to subscribe so that you get notified on the next episode of BRM Q&A. Until I look forward to staying in touch, I want you to start celebrating business relationship management. Thank you so much.